Top 10 Manhwa with 100 plus chapters. It's your boy We Love Anime back with another epic countdown, and today we are diving headfirst into the top 10 manhwa with 100 plus chapters that you absolutely cannot miss. Now I know what you are thinking, but We Love Anime, there are so many amazing manhwa out there. How can you possibly narrow it down? Well, my friends, it wasn't easy, but I have scoured the depths of the manhwa-verse to bring you the absolute cream de la cream. Starting with our number 10 pick. Starting off with our number 10, I picked a hammer to save the world. This manhwa has everything you could want: time travel, legendary knights, and a hero with the biggest personality to match his even bigger weapon. Let me tell you about I Picked a Hammer to Save the World. In this action-packed story, Tiny is a headstrong, muscle-bound warrior who would rather smash his way through obstacles with his trusty warhammer than use his brain. When Tiny and the legendary Tin Knight of Astron are defeated by the demon beast lord Gluttony, he is magically sent back in time and given a second chance. Relying on his knowledge of the future, the young Tiny must right the wrongs of the past and prepare for the upcoming battle. He will have to team up with the influential figures before they become legends, all while wielding his giant hammer to save the world. If you are a fan of regression-type fantasy manhwa, then this is a must-read. Number 9. Kill the Dragon. In this manhwa, humanity is in an all-out war against dragons who have invaded the earth. But there is a glimmer of hope. Some humans have developed supernatural powers called Psychers. These Psychers are humanity's last defense, and a facility called ARC has been established to train the next generation of young Psychers. Our main character, Lee Han, is one of those Psychers in training. Even though he has the weakest powers, he makes up for it with his quick thinking and strategic mind. As the prophesied final war against the dragon looms closer, Lee Han and his fellow Psychers must push their abilities to the limit to save the human race. The art in Kill the Dragon is absolutely stunning, especially during the intense battle scenes, and the story is thrilling, pulling you in with its unique concept and well-developed characters. If you are a fan of action, drama, and a little bit of dragon, this manhwa is a must-read. Number 8. Archmage Streamer. Jung Hyun-woo, a guy just trying to make ends meet by grinding away in the VR game God Wars. But when a freak accident causes him to lose his hard-earned account, he is forced to start over. Little does he know, this accident is about to change the course of his gaming life forever. Hyun-woo discovers he now has a special ability, the power to see hidden information within the game. This leads him to an incredible rare class as a Grand Warlock. With this mind-blowing skill, he is determined to level up and go from zero to hero in the virtual world. Archmage Streamer is a super fun, engaging manhwa full of RPG goodness. The art is great, the characters are lovable, and the story will keep you hooked. If you're a fan of virtual reality gaming and wholesome underdog stories, this manhwa is a must-read. Number 7. I Regressed As The Duke. Imagine waking up one day as the younger version of your own incompetent master. That's exactly what happens to our protagonist, a skilled butler who is reincarnated as the Duke of Braun. But don't worry, this butler-turned-duke isn't your average aristocrat. Equipped with his past expertise in state management, the new Duke Aaron is determined to rule Braun the right way. He will have to balance being an effective leader with the ruthlessness required to survive, as he faces off against his evil uncle, the Emperor. This manhwa is packed with exciting kingdom-building elements and small-scale territorial battles. The art is gorgeous, the characters are wonderfully unique, and the story will keep you hooked until the very end. If you are a fan of fantasy, politics, and a good underdog story, I Regress As The Duke is a must-read. Number 6. Legendary youngest son of the Marquis house. After sacrificing everything to get revenge on the Tulkan Empire, Zach Valentine takes his last breath. But just when he thinks it's all over, he finds himself transported back to when he was 14 years old. Back in his younger body, Jack is armed with decades of experience and a burning desire for payback. His negligent, wicked family better watch out, because this time he is invincible. With the calculated, ruthless streak hidden beneath a carefree facade, Jack is ready to give his cruel family and the oppressive society around him hell. The actions and decisions of the characters are deliciously realistic, making for an engrossing read. legendary youngest son of the Marquis house, has stellar world building, a nice piece, and a protagonist you can't help but root for. If you're a fan of revenge stories, complex characters, and vast fantasy worlds, this manhwa is an absolute must-read. Moving on to our number 5, a modern man who got transmigrated into the Mirim world. Our protagonist finds himself reincarnated as the second son of the struggling Jogachiol clan, a family drowning in debt and facing annihilation. But this modern man isn't about to let his new family go down without a fight. Using his knowledge from the past, he transforms his father's humble smithy into a booming business, applying clever capitalistic methods to this medieval Mirim world. And when he inherits a mysterious red bead containing the spirits of his ancestors, things really start to heat up. With light comedic moments, well-developed characters, and stunning artwork, this manhwa is a must-read. Whether you are a Mirim fan or not, a modern man who got transmigrated into the Mirim world is sure to interest you. Number 4. Past Life Returner. In this action-packed story, Na Shunhu is an awakened, one of the few humans with the power to battle the deadly monsters that threaten the world. But after Sunhu is killed in battle, he is given a second chance at life. Determined to make the most of this do-over, Sunhu decides the best way to vanquish the monsters for good is to strike it rich. By using his knowledge from the future to manipulate the stock market, he plans to buy the land the dungeon is on and destroy it before the monsters can appear. The art style is reminiscent of the hit manhwa Solo Leveling, and the story is filled with twists, turns, and plenty of thrills. Whether you are a fantasy fan or just love a good underdog story, this manhwa has something for everyone. Number 3. The Hero Returns. In this manhwa, the world has been overrun by a relentless horde of monsters, and even the most powerful awakened fighters couldn't stop the destruction. That is, until one man, Sungin Kim, emerged as the greatest hero humanity had ever seen. But when Sungin is killed, he wakes up 20 years in the past as an unassuming high school student named Shujun. Unsure of how or why he's been given this second chance, Sujun is determined to redeem himself and use his incredible powers to save the world. With a well-paced story, stunning art, and a likable protagonist, The Hero Returns is a must-read for any manhwa fan. Number 2. The Novels Extra Remake. Imagine waking up one day in the world of your own imagination. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, for Kim Ha-jun, it's nothing short of a nightmare. Somehow, this web novel author has been transported into his own story, and he's been cast as a mere extra, no less. Luckily, Ha-jun knows this treacherous world like the back of his hand, but as he attempts to navigate the plot, he soon realizes things aren't as straightforward as he thought. With his aloof, fallible protagonist, engaging secondary characters, and a fast-paced, well-presented plot, the Novels Extra Remake is a must-read for any manhwa fan. The art is gorgeous, the dialogue is sharp, and the story delivers plenty of twists and turns. Whether you are new to this genre or a seasoned reader, this one is sure to captivate you. And finally, number 1, player who returned 10,000 years later. MC Kangwoo, the fearsome demon king of the hell, is absolutely fed up with ruling over the underworld, so when he finally gets the chance to return to Earth, he jumps at it. But what awaits him is a world he barely recognizes. Dimensional gates have appeared, turning the planet into an MMORPG, free-for-all where players battle monsters to make a living. With his power sealed, Kangwoo has no choice but to level up and become the ultimate player if he wants to survive this new dangerous game. And as an overpowered demon with a ruthless streak, he is more than equipped for the challenge. Blending epic world building, action, and a hilariously stubborn protagonist, Player Who Returned 10,000 Years Later is a must-read manhwa. The art is stunning, the characters are well written, and the story will keep you hooked from start to finish. Wow, what a countdown that was, guys! I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely pumped to dive into these stories. If any of these manhwa caught your eye, you better believe I'm gonna be pestering you to read them, because trust me, you do not want to miss out on these absolute gems. Alright, that's all the time we have for now. Keep exploring, keep reading, and most importantly, keep being the awesome manhwa fanatics you are. I will see you guys in the next time for an even bigger, even crazier countdown. Until then, happy reading, my friends. Peace out.